July 1st, 2025. Rio Hurtado, Chile. The NASA-funded EATLAS telescope detects a faint speck moving across the sky. Magnitude 18, moving fast, 61 kilometers per second relative to the Sun, 137,000 miles per hour. Located 3.5 AU from Earth, 4.5 AU from the Sun, within Jupiter's orbit. July 2nd, 2025. The Minor Planet Center announces 122 observations from 31 observatories. The calculations are definitive. Hyperbolic orbital path. Eccentricity of 6.08. It's not from our solar system. It's interstellar. The third confirmed interstellar object ever discovered, 3I/Atlas. The third confirmed interstellar object ever discovered, 3I Atlas. 3I for third interstellar object, Atlas for the discovering telescope. But this visitor is different. Unlike 1I Oumuamua, mysterious, inactive. Unlike 2I Borisov, active but conventional. 3I Atlas is actively outgassing, releasing significant gas, displaying clear coma and tail. Except it's not from here, and it might be one of the oldest objects humanity has ever observed. The activity, a comet like no other. Within days, multiple telescopes confirm cometary features. Diffuse coma, potential tail, reddish dust color. Similar to 2I Borisov, but with critical differences. David Jewett and Jane Liu confirm July 2nd. 3I Atlas is clearly active. IAC team at Tidy Observatory finds same activity. The coma spans 26,400 by 24,700 kilometers. Twice Earth's diameter, and growing. Vera Rubin Observatory shows expansion from 13,040 kilometers on June 21st to 18,760 kilometers by July 2nd. But here's the extraordinary part. Already active months before discovery. NASA's test shows cometary activity May 7th, 2025, 2 months early, at 6.4 astronomical units from the Sun. Incredibly distant for active outgassing. Most comets don't outgas until much closer. But 3I Atlas was releasing gas and dust where solar heating should barely affect it. July 21st, 2025, Hubble captures first detailed images, 277 million miles from Earth. Teardrop-shaped dust cocoon streaming from the icy nucleus. Spectacular, unprecedented clarity. Nucleus estimated between 440 meters and 5.6 kilometers diameter. Not particularly large, but exceptionally active for its size. The composition, chemical fingerprints from another star. August 6th, 2025, James Webb. Space Telescope's near-infrared spectrograph reveals something stunning. The coma is dominated by carbon dioxide, not water. CO2 to H2O ratio 7.6 to 1, among the highest ever observed. Median for solar system comets, 0.12. 3I, Atlas is 4.5 standard deviations above the trend. Abnormal. JWST detects carbon monoxide, water ice, dust, carbonyl sulfide. December 2025, methane. Swift Observatory detects water vapor. Production rate, 1.36 times 10 to the 27th power molecules per second. Like a fire hose on full blast. Far exceeding models for its size. Very Large Telescope confirms cyanide. Atomic nickel vapor. Chemical signatures never before confirmed in an interstellar visitor. The bombshell. Isotopic analysis. JWST measures deuterium to hydrogen ratio. Deuterium, heavy hydrogen isotope with extra neutron. DH ratio, at least 10 times greater than any previously observed comet. Paul Hartog, Max Planck Institute. It's really exceptional. This deuterium to hydrogen ratio is extremely unusual, and nobody would have expected this. Such extreme enrichment only occurs in the coldest Milky Way regions, less than 30 degrees above absolute zero. Environments poor in heavy elements. Early universe conditions. Carbon-13 measurements. Relatively low. Forms after stellar supernovae. Low levels suggest 3I Atlas formed before many star generations lived and died. The age. Older than our solar system. The velocity tells the story. High vertical velocity. tilted Milky Way orbit, belongs to thick disk stellar populations. Older stars, much older. Lower heavy element compositions. Matthew Hopkins study, July 2025. 68% confidence, 7.6 to 14 billion years old. Astor Taylor and Daryl Seligman, 3 to 11 billion years old. Martin Kordener's NASA team, isotopic analysis, 10 to 12 billion years old. Our solar system, 4.6 billion years. Earth, 4.5 billion. Universe, 13.8 billion. 3. Atlas could be nearly as old as the Milky Way itself. Older than our sun. Definitely older than our planet. The oldest comet humanity has ever observed. A relic from one of the galaxy's earliest planetary systems. Martin Kordener. If confirmed, it could represent some of the oldest and most pristine water ever observed, formed in another planetary system and preserved throughout its interstellar journey. Water older than Earth, frozen for billions of years, traveling through interstellar space, finally entering our solar system. The journey, where it came from and where it's going. 3I Atlas cannot be traced back to its original parent star. It's been traveling around the Milky Way for billions of years. The gravitational perturbations over that time make backtracking impossible, but the composition provides clues. The extreme deuterium enrichment suggests formation in the very outer regions of a protoplanetary disk, cold, distant from the parent star, easy to gravitationally eject. The star system where 3I Atlas formed might not even exist anymore. After 10 plus billion years, that star could have died, exploded as a supernova, collapsed into a white dwarf or neutron star, the entire planetary system scattered, and 3I Atlas has been wandering the galaxy ever since, through the thick disk, among ancient stars, preserving its primordial ices in the cold vacuum of space. Until July 2025, when it entered our solar system on a hyperbolic trajectory. October 29, 2025, perihelion, closest approach to the Sun, distance 1.36 astronomical units, about 203 million kilometers, just between Earth and Mars orbits. As it approached the Sun, it became more active, more gas, more dust. The coma expanded, but unlike 2I Borisov, which fragmented during its visit, 3I Atlas remained intact. Steady brightness, steady activity, no outbursts, no fragmentation. The comet passed through solar conjunction on October 21st, temporarily hidden behind the Sun from Earth's perspective, but ESA's Solar and Heliospheric Observatory tracked it through that period. NASA's Parker Solar Probe observed it from October 18th to November 5th with its WHISPER instrument, about 270 million kilometers. No danger to our planet, just close enough for detailed observation. And now it's leaving. Speeding away from the Sun at the same velocity it arrived, 61 kilometers per second, on a hyperbolic path that will carry it back into interstellar space, forever.